Our names are Nat and Max, and we're a husband and wife that flew to Honolulu to enjoy our time together before the arrival of our baby girl in just a couple of months. We didn't waste any time during our first day in Hawaii as we took in the tropical fresh breeze from the Waikiki beach while enjoying some of Oahu's must-eat foods.
Yum, I love it.
In this video, we're being joined by family who are also looking forward to experience the Hawaiian sun for the first time. Aloha! First time in Hawaii? We'll be visiting some of the best spots in and around Honolulu to find out why Honolulu, Hawaii is on everyone's bucket list.
White rice.
White rice and Malasadas?
Yes, please.
Morning guys! After 3 long years, the gang is definitely back together. The rest of the family's over there. Aloha! Today is going to be a full pack of activities, but for breakfast, we decided to stop by a local restaurant called Zippy's, which is kind of like a local restaurant here in Honolulu, but there's multiple branches within the city.
So the food here in Zippy's is kind of a fusion, and we're starting the day off with a very heavy breakfast. We are definitely charging up for the day because there's going to be a lot of activities for the whole day. After having some breakfast, we headed to our first destination on the east side of Honolulu. Like a theme stork. You can only enter this place at the time of your reservation. But luckily, there were no shows, so we were let in early. This kid was definitely way too excited.
Taking advantage of the shade.
This is the only spot that has shade right now.
I cannot believe this place.
So nice.
This is actually one of the main spots that we wanted to visit today, and we made sure that this is the first thing that we visit because of the busyness of this place. This place is called Hanauma Bay and is one of the most beautiful spots in the island of Oahu. How was the walk down? So why is this the first place that we visited? Because one, like we mentioned, this place gets very busy during the day, and two, you need a reservation to get here. I think when Max and I were trying to book this place, you're only able to book a reservation 2 days in advance, and as soon as the booking time opens, we were kind of rushing right away to book it because the reservation just goes right out. They get booked up pretty quickly.
And also, there's only a maximum of 5 tickets per reservation, and since we're 7, we made 2 reservations.
I think it's crazy that the birds are just this close to us. We don't have food. I don't have food. Don't get lost. So the family has gone and started snorkeling, but before I go, I wanted to show you guys what we're using for snorkeling today. If you guys are looking for snorkeling gear, we're gonna link our essentials down below so you guys can check it out. But this one, I haven't really used this before. This is a full face snorkeling mask. I think it's a little better than the regular traditional snorkeling mask because you're covering your full face so you don't have to put anything in your mouth. So maybe for sanitary purposes as well. The glass is kind of concave so you get a lot more vision when you're underwater.
You can see more fishies. It's good. I can hear you.
At first, it was kind of scary to just be diving into open water and not knowing what it's like to snorkel in Hawaii. But as soon as the sun came out of the clouds, I began to see clearly underwater and saw the tiny little colorful fishes playing around the reef. It was extraordinary to see the vibrant and pristine marine eco-life underwater, and we definitely see why Hanauma has been a jewel of Oahu for many years.
Hey guys, guess who's back from snorkeling? So how was it?
It was definitely refreshing, especially with this weather right now. It's like 27 degrees. I don't remember the last time I actually snorkeled like this. There were some spots that are sandy and there are reefs, so you can stand over the sandy part but never stand on the reef. I saw a lot of fishes, all kinds of fishes, but sadly I don't know like the names and distinguishing the fishes.
What are the color of the fishes?
There's plenty of colors. I think I snorkeled about a couple of hours, drained all of the energy out of me, so I need some food.
So before we head out and go to the next spot, we just wanted to show you the pristine beauty of the Hanauma Bay one last time. The Hanauma Bay is formed as a curve. That's why the locals call it Hanauma, because if you translate it, it means curved bay.
And I think that's kind of why the marine life and the coral reefs are kind of vibrant in this area of the island. Because the Hanauma Bay kind of serves like their protection from all of the strong waves of Oahu. Honestly, I could spend all day here, right?
It's so nice. Just looking at water makes me so relaxed.
Yeah, and especially we got the bright sun today. But we have to visit a few more spots today, so we'll get going. Pregnant lady. Bye, Hanauma.
Yeah. So nice. So blue.
Yeah.
Different shades of blue. If you guys remember from the last video, Leonard's Malasadas was one of the first things that we tried since arriving in Hawaii. And since we have the family with us, we might as well go for another round because they haven't tried their first Malasadas.
Instead of picking it up from a store or a branch from Leonard's, we're picking it up from one of their food trucks.
2 dozen please.
2
One cinnamon, 1 custard, 1 chocolate, and 1
First try of a malasada. Yeah, pick a flavor.
It's coconut.
So many names.
1 more box.
Cheers.
Coconut.
Sa din to?
Mmm. So there's a few places that we wanted to check out before we head to the next beach. And this first one, unfortunately, has a small trail. That's why we kind of left Max just in the car. Well, as you can see, even if we want to bring Max, I don't think she can make it. I don't think I can make it. Oh my god. haven't seen it. Everyone's saying, oh my god. Oh my god. Smokes. Hello. The trail isn't that long, but it is very steep. So this area of the island is called Spitting Caves, and I think it's named that way because of how the waves crash into the rocks. Even if I don't see it, there are cliff caves underneath me. As Hawaii is very known for its strong waves, those waves just crash into those cliff caves and then creates a chain effect of ocean mist spitting up into the air. That's why it's called Spitting Cave. I'm just a little sad that Max can't join me right now, but I'm sure she's gonna love the footage. Climb back up is the problem. If you are planning to visit this spot though, make sure you have good footwear since the terrain is pretty steep. Don't be like us, just wearing flip-flops.
So this one, I can definitely join them. And it's hard to miss because it's just by the side of the road. So there's kind of two spots in this area. It's the Halona Blowhole and the Halona Beach Cove.
So the two areas that Max is talking about, one is the Halona Beach Cove, which is kind of a small beach area, which is also protected from all of the strong waves. That's why people go there to enjoy the day. And also there's the Halona Blowhole, which is kind of similar to the Spitting Cave that we went to earlier. So as the wave crash against the rocks, there are small holes in between the rocks, which the water kind of bursts out, and it's fascinating to see.
This next spot is called Sandy Beach, and you can't really swim in here because as you can see the waves are so strong, but it's the perfect place to go surfing. We continued our Eastern Ocean road trip to a small town called Waimanalo. We all felt a little hungry from all the activities and destination hopping, so we stopped by a local restaurant that makes barbecue steak and garlic shrimp before we head on to Waimanalo Beach.
So after jumping around a few places, we've come to this place called Waimanalo Beach, which is, I think, a small little town by the east side of Oahu. I know Oahu has a lot of really nice beaches all over the island, but I think Waimanalo Beach is probably one of the top best. Not only on the east side, but maybe on the whole island. Definitely one of the best that we've seen today.
I think if you're going to pick a beach, it really depends on the activity that you're going to do that day. Because some of the beaches have really strong waves, which is great for surfing, but there's also these kinds of beaches where it's really good for relaxing.
Sky dresses up in dark blue. The horizon releases the moon, and the stars shine for me and you. And I know that our dreams will come true.
The next day was another early day as we head up to the north shores of the island to visit a very popular spot for snorkeling.
We still have a few spots to visit, and mainly on the north shore of the island. Going on some snorkeling, some turtle spotting maybe, because you never know when you're gonna see a turtle. And also, it involves a lot of great food, so I'm pretty excited. So just before I dive in and join the family for snorkeling, I wanted to show you guys quickly where we are. So this spot is a very known spot here in Oahu called the Shark's Cove. And it's very well known because it's a great spot to snorkel because there's lots of reefs, fishes, marine life in this spot. And also you are kind of protected from all of the waves coming in because if you could see like the rock formation around the reef is kind of protecting the fish and the marine life. So the beach in the park isn't very big as well. That's why we try to get here as early as possible. Aside from that, it's also predicted to be raining a little bit in the afternoon, as you can see, so that some of the dark clouds are rolling in. So we gotta make sure that we make the most out of our time here. Doing the beach?
I found a nice spot here. Hi, take care.
This is where kind of things went south. The north shores of Oahu are very known for their strong waves, which are perfect for surfers but could be very dangerous for snorkeling. It was also forecasted to rain that afternoon, that's why you may notice that storm clouds were forming. Not really thinking much about my surroundings, I dove in and started filming with my 3-meter selfie stick and all the confidence I gained from snorkeling Hanauma Bay. About 3 to 5 minutes in, I felt a current underwater, and before I knew it, I was already struggling to swim. As the waves enter the inlet of Shark's Cove, it creates a whirlpool-like current on each side, and for some reason, I wasn't wearing my mask. Just swimming with one hand since I had to hold my selfie stick, I couldn't get out of the current and started calling for help. Good thing my brother also had a stick that he used to pull me out of the current. After gathering myself, I made my way back to shore replaying what had just happened, and realizing things could have easily turned out differently. I'm very thankful I'm still here. We then on try to lighten up the mood by getting a classic Hawaiian treat.
Hi.
Hello.
Can you get one acai bowl? Small, medium, or large?
Just
a small.
Small one?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yum! Our first acai bowl in Hawaii. So while we're doing our research on Hawaii on must-eat foods, we found this acai bowl. It's basically a blend of acai at the bottom and topped with granola bars, bananas, shaved coconuts, and a lot more. Ah. It's like a smoothie in a bowl. Try it.
Also, this place is just like a small little shack by the side of the road. This place is called the Sunrise Shack. I like the fruitiness. The granola adds a lot of texture to the smoothie. We've driven up to a new place up north, to a place called Turtle Bay or Turtle Beach. I think the resort is called Turtle Bay, but the beach itself is called Turtle Beach. I guess one of the main goals why we wanted to visit this place is after searching the internet, we found out that this place has the highest probability that you'll see sea turtles by the beach. And so far, I think we've walked about 5 to 10 minutes, but no sightings so far. Just by my amateur observation, I think the reason why the turtles would love to hang out in this place is because the sand is a little bit finer, a little bit softer. If you guys know more than me, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know. I got to chat with a couple of people by the beach, asking them if they've seen turtles today. Turns out no sightings so far for them as well, but they did see some turtles a couple of days ago. So it is possible to see turtles here. You just gotta be at the right time and the right place.
Honolulu, Hawaii definitely earned its place as one of the top destinations on everyone's bucket list. Not only because of the amazing year-round weather, but also the beautiful natural landscapes that will make you step back and appreciate the beauty around you.
After visiting the north and east part of the island, in the next video, we'll be wandering around the beautiful resorts of the west side of Oahu and witnessing a very memorable moment.